So now hi. So I had a friend on the phone. Stuff is actually really worn down in front of me, but the wet patch on my pant leg is all the way up here. So that's how deep the snow is, and you can see we have some brave doggies. Here, let me show you. Okay, let me show you. Stepping hard. No. See? So pretty deep, and this is just overnight. We got more. We were fine. Got your voice back? Yay? Well, more or less. Still a little rough. Oh. So I'm only out here for a few minutes, and yeah, actually, you know what? I think I will go to the post office box because I'm not carrying money this time. I thought I'd get some fresh air, and but not having money with me means I won't buy anything, which is good because we already spent a lot of money. Oh, take care of yourself. Yeah, I always do. I'm fine. I'm a tough cookie. You like family. Aww. Oh, don't tell me to treat you like I treat my family. And I won't tell you what that means. But no, I was talking to someone else on the phone about weather, and this person was very concerned about my well-being because I refuse to stay home and I keep going out in the weather. So we got to talking about it, and he was worried about the fact that other drivers are not as good as hubby and I, and that because of that we would be in more dangerous situations than other people. So he perceives this as bad, as dangerous, as horrible, because it brings out the worst in people. I see it as good, because if parents get their kids out there and teach them, I feel love from Canadian friends. Good. But if people can get the kids out there, you can't see it in the distance, but there are munchkins on the hill with parental units, and if they teach them respect for the snow and what to do with it, they're more likely to have kids who can handle it, which is what we want. So instead of complaining about it, I basically said to my friend that he should learn to take a different approach to it. And we got onto conversations about something else very quickly. But it isn't the core of conversations. I asked kitties, do they want to be in snow? And Emmy said no. Well, very few kitties want to be in snow. So it got me to thinking, it's the key thing every single time we talk to people. Everyone always says, how's the weather? Or the weather is fine, what do you think? Or the weather is horrible, what do you think? It's the main topic of conversation, LOL. So I perceive snow as great. You just got to walk carefully. If it was raining, I'd have problems. If it was super hot, there's a chance of dehydration, falling over and blacking out. No matter what, the world's going to give you weather. So go ahead, lay it on me. See, I do a lot of writing, and the writing I do and the characters I do for acting, require a lot of development, require a lot of feedback from different types of people from different parts of the world. So, what do you think? How do you perceive the weather? Good, bad, neutral? I always pick the worst times of the day when no one's around. No? I'll do my signal drop again. Tell you what, I'm going to try to come back this evening with the same question, and we'll see where I am or you. Doesn't matter. Weather's weather. Some people see rain as cleansing the world and getting rid of all the crap in their lives. Some people see it as this dreary, miserable thing because it blocks out the sun. Some people see snow as just dangerous. We should all cower inside and hibernate like bears. Some people see it as an opportunity to go outside. Hello, Sal. Well, look at that. Edify outside. Just as I say outside, you appear. Yay! Where my weather is, it's horrible. Hot as hell. You can say hell. It's okay. hot as hell, and that makes it horrible. Okay? It makes it horrible for you because some people have a difficult time breathing in hot weather. Some people have a difficult time with their makeup. You know, those perfect types that have to, smiley face, good. You know, those perfect types that have to keep their makeup in pristine shape. Those types, you know, they can't stand hot weather because they sweat it all off. Meanwhile, they're caking and suffocating their skin because they don't want it all to sweat off. Last time I cussed in a group, I was blocked. Well, it's not a group, it's me. And I don't consider hell a cuss word. I consider hell a description that you chose to use. And considering hell burns, hot as hell is a good description. I live in subtropical humid weather. Smile, thumbs up, thank you. Okay, so it's crappy for you because what? Are you the type that has a hard time breathing in it? Are you the makeup type and want to keep yourself perfect? Is cold weather better for you? Would you prefer to deal with the snow and the ice and the sleet and the... Talk to me. Kiss, kiss, love. Well, I'm on here with no makeup and cold. And I get kisses. Hey. Group decides if I should cuss, which is what scares me. Yes. It scared you. I told you it's okay. So, I want to talk about how you feel about the weather. You said you don't like the heat. Why? Do you have a hard time breathing? Do you have more funky hearts? Cool. What is it about that heat that you don't like? Don't worry about the words. You know, as long as you don't say the standards, you know, the one that starts with F, ends with K, the one that starts with S, ends with T. You know, it's shite. That's not bad. Some people accept it. Wow. A lot of kisses and hearts. Do you love snow? Is that why I'm getting kisses and hearts? People ask me, why do I want to move to Canada if it's cold? I tell them it's because it's where my friends are. I can try and deal with the weather. Ah, so you're more neutral. You'll accept whatever. Well, first of all, Canada isn't necessarily cold. Good night from the Netherlands. Hey, cool. Netherlands. Hello, Netherlands. Kissy kiss. Canada is not cold. As a matter of fact, back in Toronto and Ontario and Quebec, where all the snow belt is also some of the hottest temperatures. Hi! Some of the hottest temperatures in this country. It's even more south than we are here in BC. Yeah, BC is moderated by a large body of water, aka the Pacific Ocean. So as a country, we are not cold. As a country, we have 4 seasons in most of this country. There are parts of British Columbia that are technically classified as a desert. So, being in Houston, we have hurricanes, tornadoes, flooding, tropical storms. People perceive it down here as cold. Okay, that's perception. We're about as cold in parts in Canada as New York is. I try to change their mind. In other words, don't try to change their mind. If people want to stay ignorant, they want to stay ignorant. You're 12 degrees Celsius in the Netherlands? Cool. Is it a humid? They perceive Canada as being cold? Yeah, most of the United States does, because again, it's an ignorance thing. Like New York is the same as Toronto, and one's in the States, one's in Canada. Yes. Okay. So 12 degrees Celsius Netherlands. See, Australia considers, like, this is their hot time of year. And then when we're hot out here, it's their cold time of year. So, you know, Australia is completely the opposite. So how does Netherlands compare? 12 degrees Celsius, is that your normal winter? Is that your normal summer? Is it wet? 12 degrees? Is it dry 12 degrees? Share with me, Netherlands. I want to know. I would really like to know. I was reading Vancouver is about the same temp as North Carolina, which I lived in. Oh, cool. So, Vancouver's about the same as North Carolina. Hello. Digging yourselves out. What? No. No, I live on the other side. So yeah, sorry I turned away for a moment there. I had to get past some people who are shoveling. It seems someone has left their vehicle in the driveway, blocking the rest of the parking lot. But right now the 4x4 is with hubby, not me. No, not hot time. Cold time here. So 12 degrees Celsius is considered cold. And see, there you go. That's the comparison. Maybe because you all are both coastal. Coastal does moderate the weather quite a bit. But again, perception, right? I'm from Ontario, so if I was from like New York State or, say Buffalo area, I would perceive out here the same way, and that's the snow is normal. As a matter of fact, this is warm because it's about -2 degrees, whereas we can get like -30 or 40. Too hot. North Carolina, Vancouver. Yeah, too hot. So Netherlands, you find 12 degrees Celsius too hot. Well, how cold do you get in the Netherlands? Like, what area of the Netherlands are you in? Because I'm sure there's some modification across it. So what area are you in? Oh, wow, yeah. Well, this is it. I'm sitting here and I'm going, this is like -2, and I'm used to -30. So it's different. It's warm here. This is nothing. But, it's also very wet here. The type of snow here is very different than back in Ontario. So Netherlands, sea climate. Sea as in sea, S-E-A, sea air, as in ocean. I am looking left and right to make sure there are no cars. I can't stay on too long. That's okay. That's okay. I would rather talk to you guys about what the differences are across the world. Yes, okay. And on my way to running errands than be out here listening to music and not having conversation. So this is great. So yes. All right, so Netherlands, how cold can it get? Like, what's the lowest you guys drop on average, and what's the highest you guys drop or rise to on average? When you see pictures of the Netherlands, it's very pretty. I haven't been there myself, so I don't know. I know England gets more rain than snow, much like we do here in BC. This is fascinating. Cool, thank you. I like things that, I like producing things that are fascinating. Blogspot World Climate. Twins to Houston. Nice. Well, this is it. Every part of the world has twins. -3. Okay. So basically what we're in right now here in BC. How hot does it get in your area of the Netherlands? Because out here we get about +30, but it's humid. It's weather similar to ours. Really? Well, that's cool. It's nice when you can find somewhere else in the world that is similar. Because then you don't feel so lonely and don't feel so isolated. Hi, Mike. You're coming near the end. So, because I'm almost up at the 7-Eleven, the P.O. box. So, Netherlands was just saying that it can get as low as -3. I'm okay. I'm really comfortable. I'm fine. But, and the voice is coming back. So I'm happy about it. I did lose it for a little while. I was squeaking yesterday, so as you can hear, I'm almost talking today. At least pretty close to it. So Netherlands said that they get as low as -3 out there. So they get about where we've been getting here in BC right now. So I've asked how high, but I may have lost that person because I see the numbers dropped. There were 2 other people on here from 2 different places. So I think we may have lost them because we were having a great conversation and now it's quiet. So I'm going to make sure this car doesn't suddenly speed up. No, it's okay. So we were talking about weather and how people perceive it. And I know, Mike, you've spent a lot of time down in Seattle. And you've been to a number of different places as well. It's pretty amazing when we dress. Welcome to Ragabalili. Ooh. It's your first day on Periscope. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Tell us where you're from. And out of curiosity, what's your weather like where you're from? Hi. Hi. Because you see, I was having a conversation with a friend about weather, and what he perceives as miserable, I perceive as just fine. And I got to thinking that how much weather actually affects how we perceive the world and how we 6 degrees, I assume above Celsius. And that's a hard thing too, talking to Americans or other places that use Fahrenheit instead of Celsius. Although I think Americans are the only ones, aren't they? Sometimes you have to sit and convert. Yes, okay, cool. So you speak Celsius. Where are you from? Tell us where you are. Don't tell us exact, just a general idea. Right now I am presently walking in Burnaby, BC, Canada. Do you use refrigerator? Well, yeah, of course we do. Of course we do. The weather moderates way too much here. I mean, it's not permanently cold. We don't live in the north, and we don't live in the Arctic. We don't live in the anywhere where it's permanently to heat. To heat? Refrigerators keep things cold. They don't heat things. You use a stove or an oven to heat, or a barbecue. We actually lost our power this morning, so I'm doing this because my other phone is completely charged up. Hot 6. Okay, so 6 plus Celsius. Cool. We're at about -2. We're supposed to stay at about that, and then we go up a little bit tomorrow, which means all of this. Here, let me turn the camera around. Have a good evening. Talk to you later. Okay. So all of this, probably by Christmas, will have melted and be replaced with water. Oh, there's the hearts. You know when Neo's around when you see tons of hearts. Yay, Neo. So, it fascinates me that weather can have such an effect on people's state of mind. As you can see, like, I mean, it's pretty deep. It's deeper than they're used to here. But, for some of us, it's not that big a deal. I'm assuming that's home. Well, I'm not by my home. I was at the office and I was typing away and working away. And if I was home, my finder, my exact location would not. Canadians drive real good on black ice. No. It's a troll. I've seen profile pic. I'll look at it later. I'll block afterwards. The pic's gone and I won't. The pic's still there, I will. But no, a lot of Canadians are not good on black ice. And different parts of the country have snow at different times, like different levels, different years. So a lot of these drivers out here in BC were not trained or taught how to drive in this weather. So, you know, they don't all drive well on snow. Canada physically is a very, very big country with a lot of different weather climates. And because of that, you get quite a mass variety of weather, much like the United States. The United States is the same way. Watch for splashes in traffic. Yes, that's true. Everything is going to slush because the temperatures did rise a little bit. So if you look at the space next to the roads, it's pretty much slush. But at least we have our power. This morning we lost power in this whole area. We were in the dark at home, and I couldn't start, like, I mean, even driving to work. So we started our day around 11 o'clock instead of at the normal 7 a.m. So yeah, we slept in, not on purpose, very much on accident. So I'll try to get back on here because I am curious to see how weather does affect people. A lot of people do say it affects them quite drastically, and I'm kind of curious because I'm writing a whole bunch of new characters, and there's a whole bunch of things I want to base them on, and I want to make them as three-dimensional and entertaining, as wonderful as possible. In order to do that, I need to talk to lots of people. So, because if you just make your characters just like you, it's kind of boring. So, I'm going to dash. You went away and popped right back. It's great. I'm going to dash. I'm going to head out, and because I don't want to be crossing a major road with have an awesome day with my phone in hand. You too. Oh, I still have to send you a New Year's Eve invite. I wonder if I can add you to the Facebook one without, because you liked my page, I believe. I sent you a DM on Facebook, on Twitter. I'll double check, direct message, DM. So not double check, that would be DC. Brain is now cold. All right, folks, check me out, follow me. Don't worry, I look at your profile description or picture. If there's nothing there, I don't follow you back. If there's something there and I think we'll get along, I'll follow you back. Christina Martin Twitter. Okay, I'll double check on it, honey. I gotta hit this P.O. box and get some work done. Alright. Later, folks.